Okay, and again, we're going to work in week 2, and this time I'm going to show you how to do a drag the words or drag letters um, active text activity. So here we click on week 2 because this is part of week 2, and remember we're dealing with text. So we're going to scroll up and we're going to add an H5P. So when this pops up, I'm going to write drag. So the name is drag the words or drag the letters. I'm going to change it. Question 01. So again, this is the shell, and we need to go into the content bank to create this activity. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to click here. You can also go to the content bank by clicking more and choosing content bank. I just wanted to add that. And when you come here, you can add, it's called drag the words activity. And I'm going to click on that. But then again, I teach lower levels, so I change. This is a drag the words, yes, but you could do drag the letters. You can do whatever you need to do. You can do drag the words for sentences to put like sentences in order. I mean, your imagination is your key, you know, using other teachers, asking questions. It's amazing. And we're here to help each other. So I'm going to do drag the letters to the correct, place. And this is going to be the title of my exercise. Okay? So instead of drag the words into the correct boxes, I'm going to write drag letters into the correct boxes. So for a unit on the alphabet, for example, you can give your learners more practice. Again, as with any H5P, you can add image, video, and audio, which we'll deal with in weeks 3, 4, and 5. Okay? So drag the letters into the correct boxes. So again, with H5P, anything that you want, you need to put it in the middle of an asterisk. So whatever is missing needs to go in the middle of an asterisk, and that shows you in the text. So here is the text box. If you need to show instructions, you can go like this. Okay, and this will show you. So droppable words are added with an asterisk. So anything that you want has to be between an asterisk. Okay, and I'm just going to click here, and again I'm going to start, and this time I'm going to use lowercase letters, so I'm going to call it drag lowercase letters. Okay, and underneath I'm going to put the alphabet. Remember that the letters that you want them to draw has to be between an asterisk. So I'm going to put the D between the asterisks. I'm just going to do this randomly. But if you're focusing on certain letters or the reading of certain letters, you can put those in an asterisk. So basically, again, your imagination is your key to designing any activity. Okay, so there we go. I'm just going to make sure that I've done this correctly. And I have all the missing letters here. And now I am going to change the behavior settings. So I'm going to keep it enable retry, so solution button, and I don't want to override any translations. The language is English, and that's it. So now I'm going to click save, and I now have my question. So I'm just going to wait for it to load. And my content has been created, and I'm just going to wait for it to load. So drag the letters to the correct place. And here we have the list of letters. Again, everything in lowercase, because let's just say we're, drag the lowercase letters. So A, B, C, we're going to have to find the missing letter D. So here you have a reading activity. E, F, G, and identifying letters, and all kinds of stuff is going on here to help your low-level students. Again, this is my focus. I know that your videos will be different as each teacher is focusing on their learning context. But it is great. It's great to learn together and see what other teachers are doing, and that way we all learn and we create better content. And we build our ideas, and I know teachers love that. Look at that, 12 out of 12, amazing. Anyways, this is how you create. Oh, I'm not finished yet. Right, I have to go back to the jacket. I'm finished creating that in the content bank. I've tested it, but I haven't added it to my course page. So here is the drag the letters question 001, and I'm going to click here to add the file from the content bank. If I have gotten the file from somewhere else, Lumi Education or where else, I can upload a file into the content bank so that then I can add it. But here I'm going to go into the content bank, and I'm going to find my drag letters to the correct place activity. Again, it says drag words. I'm just going to change the name of this so that it is more meaningful to me. Again, I'm going to link to the file so that if I need to make any changes later, it'll automatically update in my course. And I don't have to do it over and over. So drag the letters, and I'm going to put question 01. And in case I have a series of them. Again, I'm the author, and I'm going to specify a CC license, so non-commercial share alike. And I'm going to select this file. It's now adding it here. Now I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to look at the H5P options. I'm going to allow download and embed button. The grade, I want it out of 70. And 70 is a pass. Again, I want my participants to review their own attempts. Restrict access, you can do that by date, by student, if you want to create an individual education plan or something. Completion conditions, students must, I'm going to add requirements. Okay. Activity is complete when students do all of the following, receive a grade. Okay, a passing grade. And of course, we already did the passing grade in the previous exercise. Tags again, if you are in an environment where you can tag this to an e-portfolio, it could be considered an e-portfolio task, as long as it complies with the CLB, Canadian Language Benchmarks, and or any benchmarks that you are used to, and it goes to an e-portfolio. And I'm going to click Save and Display. And I have now created Drag the Letters activity. I'm just waiting for it to load. As you can see, it's loading. I'm not sure if this is due to my internet or to the website itself, this Moodle site. I'm not sure. But that's okay. It's still a little fast. And here it says drag the letter to the correct boxes, drag lowercase letters, and again, my students are practicing their lowercase letters. And of course, you can just do the activity. And that's it. Go and enjoy yourself, and let's see what you come up with. I'm dying to see what kind of activity you will come up with.